Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 31st of January 2024. Let's start with our session. Who has become the first woman to hold the rank of Subedar in the Indian Army? So this is champion trap shooter Preeti Rajak. She made history as the first woman Subedar in the army, promoted from Havildar, and this marks a significant milestone as the army recently opened the soldier ranks to women as well in the corps of military police, right? So Subedar Rajak, who is a meritorious sportswoman in shooting, joined the army in the year 2022 based on her trap shooting prowess, and currently Corps of Military Police is the only army branch with enlisted women offering the opportunities for aspiring female Agniveers. Okay, so Preeti Rajak is the first woman to hold the rank of Subedar in the Indian Army, and this is an extremely important question. Now here our keyword would be woman, and in the next slide we will see some of the important women empowerment related questions. The first is, who has been appointed as the first woman Director General of Police in Maharashtra? So this is Rashmi Shukla. Few days back, Rashmi Shukla has been appointed as the first DGP in the state of Maharashtra. Who is the first woman officer to be appointed as the Director General of the CISF, means Central Industrial Security Force? This is Neena Singh. Neena Singh is now the Director General of CISF. Captain Fatima Wasim created history by becoming the first woman medical officer to be deployed at. So she is the first woman medical officer to be deployed at the Siachen Glacier. Okay. Laden Poi is the first ever woman cabinet minister of which Indian state? She is the first ever woman cabinet minister of Mizoram state. You have to tell me who is the current or new chief minister of Mizoram state. Which Indian woman took the top spot from India in the Forbes list of 100 most powerful women in 2023? All the Forbes list or Forbes report are very important from your exams perspective. And talking about the Forbes list of 100 most powerful women in 2023, our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman took the first place from India. Who is the first Indian woman to receive the International Emmy Directorate Award? This award was presented to Ekta Kapoor. Okay, so these are some of the important questions regarding women empowerment. Next is, exercise Sada Tanseek, recently seen in the news, is conducted between which two countries? So this is the exercise between India and Saudi Arabia, that is C option. And the Indian Army announced that the first joint military exercise between India and Saudi Arabia, that is Sada Tanseek, will take place from 29th of January up to 10th of February. And this exercise will be held at the Mahajan Field Firing Ranges in the state of Rajasthan. Basic aim is to improve the synergy, interoperability by sharing the best practices between the two countries' armies, right? So two questions can be asked from this slide. First of all, Sada Tanseek is the exercise between which two countries? Your answer would be India and Saudi Arabia. Also, you can be asked that what is the venue for this year's edition of Sada Tanseek? So answer would be India, Rajasthan. Okay. Now here our keyword is exercise, and in the next slide we will see some of the important exercises that were in news. Which two other countries participated in exercise Desert Night conducted by the Indian Air Force? So exercise Desert Night was conducted by the Indian Air Force along with the countries France and UAE. Simply, which three countries are involved in exercise Desert Night? Answer is India, France and UAE. Exercise Khanjar, recently seen in the news, is conducted between which two countries? Khanjar is between India and Kyrgyzstan. Exercise Cyclone, recently seen in the news, is conducted between which two countries? Cyclone is between India and the country Egypt. Next is Ayutthaya, is the maritime exercise conducted between which two countries? This is the exercise between India and the Thailand. Which state is the host of the India-UAE joint military exercise Desert Cyclone 2024? You can be asked that Desert Cyclone is the exercise between which two countries? Answer is India and UAE, and this year the venue is Rajasthan, India. Fine. So these are some of the important exercises that were in news. Next is, who are the primary targets of the PM Young Achievers Scholarship Award Scheme, that is PM YSSV, recently seen in the news? Actually, a total of 32.44 crore rupees was allocated for pre-matric and 387.27 crore rupees for post-matric scholarships under the PM YSSV scheme. So it is aimed at other backward classes, economically backward class and denotified nomadic tribe students, that is DNT, fine. And it covers the classes 9 to 12, where it offers scholarships for the top tier education, and hostel facilities are provided for the OBC students. Also, eligibility requires an annual income below 2.5 lakh rupees, studying in a top class school, and the permanent residence in the respective state or the union territory. Okay. So entitlement ranges from 75,000 rupees to 1,25,000 rupees per annum, covering the tuition and hostel fees, and the implementing agency is the Department of Social Justice and the Empowerment. Okay, so who are the primary targets of PM YSSV scheme? Your answer is OBCs, economically backward class and denotified nomadic tribe students, fine. Now in the next slide we will see some of the important schemes or the yojanas that were in news. Mukhyamantri Gramin Solar Street Light Scheme, recently seen in the news, is associated with which Indian state? This scheme is associated with Bihar. Recently the central government announced its plan to extend the basic facilities under the PM Janman scheme to which endangered tribe? So central government has announced its plan to extend the basic facilities under this scheme to the Kolan tribe. Recently, which scheme was launched by the Karnataka government for providing the financial help to the unemployed graduates and the diploma holders? The name of this scheme is Yuva Nidhi Scheme. Okay, and it belongs to Karnataka state government, where the purpose is to provide the financial help to unemployed graduates and diploma holders, where the unemployed graduates would be given 3,000 rupees per month and diploma holders would receive 1,500 rupees per month. Which state has recently introduced a comprehensive social welfare scheme named as Yogyashri? This is the scheme of West Bengal. Which ministry is responsible for the PM E-Bus Seva scheme? Your answer would be Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Okay. Next is, where was the 63rd Central Geological Programming Board meeting held? So the 63rd CGPB meeting took place in Bhopal and it was chaired by our Secretary in Ministry of Mines, that is Shri V.L. Kantha Rao. So there they discussed the annual program for the 2024 to 25 field season, and the Geological Survey of India proposed total 1055 scientific programs, including 392 mineral development projects, and it aims to generate auctionable mineral blocks. Also, 188 project would focus on strategic minerals like REE, RM, graphite, lithium, etc. That would mark a 50% increment from the previous year's target, and it emphasizes the exploration of critical minerals, right? So what is the venue for 63rd Central Geological Programming Board meeting? Your answer will be Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Now in the next slide we will see some of the important summits and conferences. Where was the 84th All India Presiding Officers Conference held? This conference took place in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Where was the 44th All India Criminology Conference of the National Forensic Science University held? It took place in Gandhinagar in the state of Gujarat. Which city was the venue of International Ayush Conference and Exhibition 2024? Your answer is Dubai, UAE. Okay. Next is, in which city was the All India Conference of Director Generals and Inspector Generals of Police held in 2024? This is the Jaipur city. And last is, who was the president of the 2023 United Nations Climate Change Conference 2028? So president was basically Sultan Ahmed Al Jaber. Okay, you have to tell me what was the venue for COP28. Please write your answer in the comment section if you remember. Next is, Sukhbir Singh Gill, who passed away recently, was associated with which sport? So Sukhbir Singh Gill, who is a former Indian men's hockey team player, passed away recently at just 48 years. He represents Chandigarh in junior nationals and he joined the Indian under-21 team for a tournament in Belgium. So he debuted at the 1995 Sultan Azlan Shah Cup, securing the very first position, and he became a key player where he represented India at the Sydney 2000 Olympics, and he was at the 7th position there in this championship. So he has contributed to India's gold medal win at the 2001 Men's Hockey Championship Challenge in Malaysia, which is an extremely notable achievement in his distinguished career. Okay, so Sukhbir Singh Gill was associated with hockey and recently he passed away at just 48 years. Now in the next slide we will see some of the important sports person that were in news. Recently, which player secured the first global table tennis title at the WTT FIDE Corpus Christi 2024? The winner was Srija Akula. Okay. Which player is set to be awarded the Cricketer of the Year at the BCCI Awards? This is Shubman Gill. You have to tell me, BCCI will present the Lifetime Achievement Award to which player? Which player won the title of Women's Singles India Open 2024? The winner is Tai Tzu Ying. Okay. Which player won the title of Men's Singles India Open 2024? In this, winner is Shi Yu Ki. Recently, who became the first Indian player in 35 years to beat a seeded player at a Grand Slam? This is Sumit Nagal. Fine. Next is, when is the World Neglected Tropical Diseases Day observed every year? So World Neglected Tropical Diseases Day is observed annually on 30th of January. And talking about neglected tropical disease, these are a group of 20 conditions that are prevalent in the tropical areas and they affect impoverished communities mostly. So it is caused by various pathogens and India hosts around 12 neglected tropical diseases. WHO estimates that over 1 billion people are affected with 1.6 billion needing the intervention. Okay, so World Neglected Tropical Disease Day is observed every year on 30th of January. Now let's see some of the important days and themes. When is the National Voters Day observed every year? National Voters Day is observed every year on 25th of January. On which date the National Startup Day observed in India? This day is observed on 16th of January every year. On which date the Indian Army Day is observed in India? Your answer would be 15th of January. Every year, on which date International Day of Epidemic Preparedness is observed? This day is observed on 27th of December. United Nations Arabic Language Day is celebrated on which date? This day is celebrated on 18th of December. Also, this is the same day when we observe the National Minorities Rights Day. Okay. Recently, which Indian company launched India's first artificial intelligence unicorn named as Krutrim? So Krutrim is Ola Group's artificial intelligence firm, and with this it becomes India's first AI unicorn, securing $50 million at a $1 billion valuation in a recent funding round. So what do you understand by this term unicorn? Basically, it is a privately held startup valued over $1 billion, symbolizing rarity and uniqueness. So the pandemic's impact led to a surge in unicorn companies, which are driven by the factors like a thriving digital payment ecosystem, a vast smartphone user base, and digital first business model, which would definitely attract the substantial investment, right? So recently Ola company launched India's first artificial intelligence unicorn, the name of which is Krutrim. Now let's see some of the important companies that were in news. Which company has recently received a patent for its solar floor mill innovation? So this is Shakti Pumps. They have received a patent for its solar floor mill innovation. Which company has recently announced an initiative, Artificial Intelligence Odyssey, to skill 1 lakh developers in India on AI technology? So this is Microsoft. Which company is operating the Krishna Godavari Basin Deep Sea project in the Bay of Bengal? Answer would be ONGC. Which company recently secured a contract to survey India's first PRT metro corridor using the drone? So these are IG drones. Recently, which company has developed the Krutrim, being promoted as India's own AI and multilingual large language model? Just we have talked about it. Answer would be Ola. Kotai Amir Communal Harmony Award, which was seen in the news, is associated with which Indian state? So this award is associated with Tamil Nadu state, and recently Muhammad Zubair, who is he? He is basically the co-founder of Alt News. So this person has received the 2024 Kotai Amir Communal Harmony Award from the Tamil Nadu government, and this award was established in the year 2000. Basically, it acknowledges the remarkable contributions to fostering the harmony, and it is presented annually on Republic Day by the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. So it honors the individuals in Tamil Nadu for their outstanding efforts in promoting the communal harmony, and the award includes 25,000 rupees cash and along with medal and a certificate to recognize their service. Okay, so Kotai Amir Communal Harmony Award is presented by the state of Tamil Nadu, and this year it has been given to Muhammad Zubair, who is the co-founder of Alt News. Now let's see some of the important awards and honors in the next slide. Who are the primary targets of PM SSV recently seen in the news? So we have just talked about it. Answer would be OBCs, EBC and the DNT students. Recently, who has been conferred the prestigious Freedom of City of London Award? This award has been presented to Ajit Mishra. Okay, he is Indian born lawyer in UK. How many Padma Awards were approved by the President for conferment on the eve of 75th Republic Day? So total 132 Padma Awards were approved by the President this year. And you have to tell me what is the segregation, means how many Padma Vibhushan are there, how many Padma Bhushan and how many Padma Shri awards are there. Which player is said to be awarded the Cricketer of the Year at the BCCI award? This is again a repeated question. Here answer would be Shubman Gill. And last is, recently which two airports were awarded the Best Airport of the Year at the Wings India Awards 2024. So at this function, two airports have been awarded the Best Airport of the Year title. These are the Bengaluru and the Delhi. From Bengaluru, it is Kempe Gowda International Airport. From Delhi, it is Indira Gandhi International Airport. Okay. Next is, Torkham border recently seen in the news marks the boundary between which two countries? So it is the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and the trade between Pakistan and Afghanistan recently resumed because this Torkham border has been reopened after 10 days of closure. Okay, so this crossing connects the Pakistan's Khyber province to Afghanistan's Nangarhar through the historic Khyber Pass, and it is vital for both the countries' economies. However, it has been a long-standing flashpoint due to its strategic significance and border porosity, leading to the closures during clashes and in the year 2021 being briefly seized by the Taliban during their offensive in Afghanistan country. Okay, so Torkham border is in news these days, and it is the international border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Let's see some of the international current affairs. First is, which country is the second largest producer of Tasar silk recently seen in the news? So here correct answer would be India, and the Jharkhand's Republic Day parade table highlighted the tribal women's expertise in crafting the Tasar silk, which is a wild silk variety derived from the silkworms feeding on the plants, and it is known by various names like Tusar, Tassar, etc. And don't forget that India is the second largest global producer, and which country is the first? It is the country China. And in India, Jharkhand emerged as a significant contributor of this Tasar silk. Okay, correct answer would be India. Recently, India surpassed which country to become the fourth largest equity market globally? So here correct answer would be Hong Kong. India has surpassed Hong Kong country to become the fourth largest equity market. And which are the top three countries regarding this? Answer would be US, China and the country Japan. Recently, which country's parliament approved the controversial online safety bill? Online safety bill has been passed in the country Sri Lanka. Which country has recently signed an agreement with the United States to purchase the Tomahawk missile? So Japan has signed this agreement with the US, where they are purchasing the Tomahawk missiles from the country US. Houthis, an armed religious and political group, is associated with which one of the following countries? Here answer is Yemen. It is the Yemen's Houthi rebels, and they are an armed religious and political group. They are in Yemen. Okay. Last is, Futala Lake recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? So This lake lies in the state of Maharashtra, and Supreme Court has directed the Maharashtra government and its Metro Rail Corporation to halt the construction activities at Feutala Lake in Nagpur. Okay, so it is over 200 years old and it spans in 60 acres. The lake is basically renowned for its vibrant fountains and is flanked by the forest on 3 sides with a landscaped beach on the 4th side. The Feutala Lake lies in the state of Maharashtra. Let's see some of the state current affairs. Which state is set to launch the world's first melanistic tiger safari? This is the state Odisha. Odisha is now launching the world's first melanistic tiger safari. Mamani Ethnic Food Festival, which was seen in the news, is associated with which state or the Union Territory? This food festival is associated with Ladakh. Parambiculam Tiger Reserve, which was seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This tiger reserve lies in the state of Kerala. Recently, which state hosted the 6th edition of Khelo India Youth Games? So this is Tamil Nadu state. Can you tell me which are the 4 cities that are hosting the 6th edition of Khelo India Youth Games? Recently, which state launched the My School My Pride campaign for educational transformation? So this is the campaign of Himachal Pradesh state, and it would align with the National Education Policy 2020. Fine. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meenuz Hatsana signing off.